Hi, it's Hazel and welcome to my channel. Today I am making this, okay, and it is actually upside down, but never mind, because it doesn't matter at all, because I'm going to cover this with papers and collage and paint, etc., because this is going to be, well, possibly an art journal. You could make it into a writing journal quite easily by just covering over the pages. I've given it a bit of a spine because that'll accommodate all the bits. Okay, right then, so I will give you all the measurements, etc., on the video. Please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much, and let's go. Okay, so thank you so much to Laura Robinson for sending me these papers. She's did a magazine. Well, I sent her some papers. She sent me some magazine papers because I didn't have any, and I've decided to use this paint book, or paint and wallpaper book, ideas book, I think it is. Yeah, it's still a bit sticky there. Yeah, it will dry. As long as it doesn't, well, it doesn't matter if it dry. If it sticks together, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to glue over it anyway, does it? Okay, so I'm just preparing to show you what I'm doing today. I received these from Laura today, this book. I've taken it apart already. I've made it into, I think it's 6.5 by 5.5 sheets. And it was this is the back cover, I think. And that's the cover I was using. So I've just taken it all apart. I had to actually cut it with some scissors down there. Cut the glue off, really. And I think that's the cover, or something to do with the cover, I'm not sure. Right, so I'm using half it. I'm using 12 sheets because I think it's quite thick paper. It's possibly the same thickness as a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. In fact, I think you could probably use pieces of 12 by 12 paper, cut at whatever size you like. Cut 6 by 6 inches or something like that. No, you can also make one of those with those. I'm just getting the dog's biscuits. Did you hear him whining? Yeah, he's just whining at me, aren't he? Right, so now I'm having a look, see which ones I'm going to use. It doesn't really matter because I can use any. In fact, I think I'm going to use them upside down, because what I do is do them mainly upside down. I'll tell you at the end. Okay, I've cut them with that. Okay, that I've just put away. Right, so here we go. This is what I'm going to do now. I want to join them together because they are single sheets. I don't want to fold them in half because that would make it really tiny. So I want to make them a double page. And you could do this with anything, I think. Probably you have a better idea than me, but this is what I thought of. This is an inch guide, okay, so I've made it out of a bit of craft cardboard. I've folded them. I don't think you need to. They are just under 2 inches. It doesn't matter how big they are, but that's what fit on an A4 sheet, okay. I didn't realise I was cutting double. I could have done 2 inches, but never mind. Okay, so I'm getting that. I'm going to glue them on. You don't have to glue them on, or you can do it how you like, as in double-sided tape, I suppose, but that would be a lot of messing about. Well, actually, it might be a bit tidier and neater, but I'm using some stick glue there, permanent stick glue. Okay, so I'm going to glue this. I do this on the thing, and that's not what you're meant to do. I think I was talking about that there. You're not supposed to do that. I'm doing it down the edge. In fact, eventually, I'll tell you in a minute what I'll do. Okay, so I'm doing it down the edges. It's just adjusting that. Good thing about this, though, I'll show you in a minute what I do. The good thing about using stick glue is maybe only crunching it is the dog eating biscuits, not me. No, yes, the good thing about that is you can adjust it, because I could not see quite where it actually was, whether it was flush along the bottom and the top there. Actually top and the bottom, as I showed you there. Now you take that off, okay, and you're left with this. Okay, I cut the bottom off. I think I cut the bottom off, but then I think that's not necessary. I could have used it. Or do I? I don't know. Right, at the moment I'm just squaring it up, so that's a good way of squaring it up. I'm not fussed how straight that white piece of paper is. It doesn't really matter as long as it's got that inch in the middle. That's my idea. I mean, you can do it all over the place. You don't have to be neat at all. So again, I'm doing it fast now. Okay, so I'm doing all the rest of the sheets now. That's another five sort of double pages. Now, okay, this is 10 times. You know what? This goes 10 times as fast now. They've changed the setting on this editor. Yeah. Yeah, so that's I'm getting it quite gluey, actually. That's the only trouble with this. It's very gluey. It's probably a brilliant way of doing it somehow. Perhaps even using art glitter glue or another sort of white glue. Yeah, I'm cutting them off. I suppose you can cut them off at this stage. Okay, what we're checking there? I'm just checking something. Now I'm folding them like this, but you don't need to. I think perhaps at the end when we've done the other bit you need to do this, although I wasn't sure if I was going to add any more at this stage, but I decided to. Yeah, see, I'm doing them all now. Yeah, now I'm cutting some more sheets of that white. It's any white copy paper, very cheap, I don't know how many pounds it is. It's probably 20, I don't know, is it 25? Does that sound right? Does that sound? I know it's not 20, no, it might be 20, I don't know. Right, okay, so just making sure it's all glued now. And now I'm going to put them on the middle of this one and folding it up. Decide to use that, just fold the extra bit up. Okay, I'm not cutting it to length. There's no reason to do that. Just waste of time as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, just fold it over. Yeah, so now sometimes I'm using a thing to glue on. And sometimes I'm not. Yeah. Just wiping that now. And with some, I think it's window cleaner actually. And I think that's the last one. And now now it's the best time, I think, to do the folding down the middle. So you've got a crease in the middle now. Okay, so this is would be a signature of a art journal as far as I'm concerned. You can do it. You can use it for what you like. You can stick things on, scrapbook, anything like that with these. You could even stick scraps together and make them into that shape, like whatever size the journal you want. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just getting the corners level and everything, and I'm quite, you know how. Yeah, I call myself slapdash, and you might not. Right, okay, this is the cover. I have cut it to 12.5 inches by just over, I think, 12.5 inches, or something like that, by just over 6.5 inches. I'm just getting that little bit off there. And it's longer than my cutter, so just a bit longer than my cutter, but I still managed to do it. Now managing. Now measuring where the middle is. Okay, so that is. I know you want something in it. Wait a minute, dog. I won't be long. Right, so that is just measuring there to 6 inches to the middle there. I think that's what I'm doing. That makes the spine a little bit less than half an inch somehow. I don't know. I've probably done it wrong. Right, I'm using a set square. I did have a T-square. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, it might be in here, actually. It could be in here. That's the craft room's just over there. So, down the, across the landing. Yeah. So I'm using the set square that I had handy. T-square would be fine. Anything like that. A piece of card that you know is square. Just to help you get the... Now, I've not got a scoreboard at the moment. Well, it's missing. So I am using this, and I'm just doing a little mark to make sure that's in the middle, and using the bone folder behind the card to bend it. This is a brilliant way. Just as good as a scoreboard, that's the word. Okay, right, I'm trying to, the dog's going around and licking my legs and all sorts. Right, okay, so I'm getting that straight now, making sure that is parallel. Right, I find these cereal boxes really useful because they are really big. These are the biggest one. My son has these. Okay. Yeah, so then I bone folded that and make sure we've got a spine then. So both sides of the spine there. So that gives that bend in the middle. Gives 2 bends in the middle. Okay, let's see what we're going to do now then. Right. Yeah, I'm just bone folding, and I think I'm not satisfied at how it was against the edge there, to make sure it's nice and neat. Right, so this is, what's this? Oh, I'm just seeing if this is long enough for if only this was long enough. I don't know what pattern it is. It's the blue one, is it? Yeah, so I'm using this on the back. I do think it's a lovely colour, and but I like that better. Not a brown fan, but I love the turquoisey colour. Yeah, so I'm going to cut that off, and when I cut this, the edge off of that white, it's hilarious because I do it within a second, because I saw it here. Look, hey! Brilliant, isn't it? The way that's 10 times, so it's about 10 seconds into about 2 seconds. Right, so I'm going to just make them a bit smaller without measuring it, making sure I've just got enough for otherwise you've got all that hanging about and you don't really need it. Don't know why I've done that. Don't ask me why I did that just then. Yeah. So I know this is about the same size, so I'm just using the same. I'm cutting a little bit off that one as well. You don't need to measure it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm sticking it onto the pattern side because I know it won't be seen through there because the paper's got a lovely pattern on already. So I'm just gluing that on there. One of the ones. I think I've decided the blue one's at the back, although yeah. Not quite how it should turn out really, because I didn't check, and my signature is actually what you might call upside down, although it isn't because it's an art journal idea. Right, so that is going on the front, and these are right. They're both, I think, gel press, but I've put a stencil over the blue one. And the other ones, no, it's not gel press. I think that's just painty papers. What people call painty papers. I'm cutting off the middle triangle. I'm not doing it perfectly. Oh, those, yes. Make sure you're not showing that you've got a little bit over the corner there to make sure it doesn't poke out. The corner will poke out if you do it too short. You need to leave at least 1 millimetre. Or 32nd of an inch even, or something like that, on the corner. There we go. So then we do this bit as well, just to get that on. So I'll stick them on first, and then I'll do this bit. Oh, I'm going to do something else backwards as well, you know. It's quite interesting. I found this, I don't know if this would work for a multi-signature thing. I can't work it out. I just haven't thought about it, but it does definitely work for this. I'll show you in a minute when we get there. Okay, so I am going to sew in the signatures. I suppose you could staple it in if you can manage to do it. I wouldn't do it myself. I thought, well, I'm not going to do that because yeah, because I don't know, I'd have to get him in the middle, right in the middle of the spine, and I'm not doing that. Okay, so that's done now. Just got to get let's see, it's different on the front and back. It doesn't matter. It's an art journal. Who cares? Etc. Etc. Right. So I'm going to do I'm putting the, oh, these are gorgeous, especially the second one. Oh, watch these. Oh, yes. Right. Not this. That's just something shall I use this? No, I think I'm going to use bits of dog, and I don't want to use bits of dog. You know, so I've found that instead. So that's for one of them. That's for the back. I just all I'm doing is tearing it with a ruler. Yeah, just tearing it with a ruler, deciding where to do it. Okay, this is painty papers. I've used, now you can do that, you can make this sort of thing with the icing or frosting, if you like, kit that you can get from anywhere, you know, cheap shops. You can do this sort of thing with that, because I've done it, and it just works as well as the catalyst wedges. Catalyst wedges can help spread the acrylics about, mainly. I think people tend to use them for acrylics. I suppose you can use them for anything. I've seen somebody use it for, I can't remember what she used it for. Something in an art journal. Probably spreading glue. Or gesso or something. Yeah. So I'm going to stick that on in a sack when I'm ready. When we're all ready. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, it's good. Look at that. I think, oh, I wonder if it's going to be wide enough, but it isn't. It's lovely. I absolutely love this. If you've got a big TV, you should be able to see how gorgeous that is. Hopefully, anyway. I love this. Yeah, perfect. So I want that on the front, don't I, really, in the front. I've used some of that for the background for some foam stamp, what do you call it, washi tape, you know, faux washi tape and all that I've used. Yeah, I've seen if there's enough of that left. So I'm putting that one down first, yeah. Oh, I'm getting rid of there was some double-sided tape. That's what made me realise I'd used it for something like washi tape effect. I love that. Yes, that was a gel. That's definitely a gel press. So gel press that side, and the other side is I say painty papers, if you like. Using acrylics for backgrounds. I don't know what that was all about. I can't remember now. Something in the corner there. Something's happening in the corner there. Oh, I think it's don't worry, because I had an extra bit that hadn't torn properly. That was it. So just don't worry about that. It's no big deal at all. Nobody's going to notice. It's an art journal. You can say that's part of the art. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just smoothing that now, and it smooths down really well, actually. Okay, and just talking about that's, yeah, probably the type of paper I've used. I've already mentioned it. Right, so now I'm going to use some inch tape. Okay, I've got this brown one. Okay, so I need to find the middle, because this is the best way. This is my no panic way. Because before I used to hate getting this tape on, and I thought of this way. So I'm measuring them down right in the middle of the spine. Okay, and now I'm going to measure either side to make sure there's an inch there, because that tape is an inch wide. Now I'm going to draw a line on both sides. and then I'm going to put the tape down, or along. It should be along in a minute. I think we're going to turn it round. I think I can see the pencil line better on that blue side. Yeah, it's taken them a few minutes. Now I'm going to make it twice as long, so it actually, now cutting it off camera, look, they're grabbing the scissors. You won't be able to see it on camera because it'd be in the way. So I'm putting it now, making sure that is, changing my grip actually for a second there, just to make sure that's going to go down in the right place. There you go, and then you just put it there and it actually works. Because last time I did that, it didn't join. Okay, so now I'm putting the grooves, because there's some grooves where the spine is. So now I'm just doing that and then smoothing it out on the back. It seems to work absolutely perfectly. It's quite a good thing. Oh, I think I'm going to in a minute get that spine in place. So again, making the edges parallel to one another as I flatten the spine to crease it. Okay, so this is a re-recording of what I did earlier because I forgot to record it. So I've already put the holes in there, but I'm just doing it again. I'm going through the motions, okay? Just making sure I'm going to do it in the book because this is the best way, and I'm doing this first before I make the holes in the spine. I don't know whether this will work for multiple signatures, but it certainly does work for this. Okay, so I've made those 3 holes now. It doesn't matter, I haven't measured them or anything, I've just done them. I've just eyeballed them, if you like. And now I'm pretending to cut off the excess on the side because I think this is the best time. The signature has been held in place by the holes actually, like a stapler, non-metal stapler effect. Now I'm going to put some, imagine, if you can see holes, I'm sorry, but imagine the holes aren't there. So I'm just looking for me a white pen, which is there, because I thought this went quite well on here. This is what I used. And checking that the signature is in the correct position. And putting some white pen there, okay. And now I'm going to pretend to make the holes again. You know, there's already holes there, but I'm pretending to make them again, okay. So I'm just making the holes there. Not very dramatically, really, was it? Never mind. But I think you understand what I mean. Okay, so actually get it upside down. So I'm sewing it in upside down, and this is purely by accident. But I thought, well, I can't really change it because I've already made the holes and everything. Okay, so here is the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So I'm just threading, threading the needle. Yeah, because when you get to a certain age, you think to yourself, I can't even thread this. So I'm putting it through there first, then putting it through the hole. Okay. Suppose if you've got a different kind of spine, you could do it all together, but this has got a 1/2 inch just under spine. Okay, I realise, I'm having a bit of trouble putting that through. That should go straight through because it's already been in there. But I'm just separating them now, which you can do, no problem at all, because you know you've got the holes all in the right place anyway. There we go, yeah, so, I'm thinking to myself, that's a bit weird. I'm going to pull the other bit, yeah, that's it. And then this should go straight through, which it nearly did. It went straight through the pages, but not the book, not the outer cover. Right, okay, so I'm getting that through there, and this is going to go out on the other side. You don't have to, if it doesn't go out on the other side, you just push it under. So you've got one either side of that, okay? Making sure that's got plenty of slack, plenty of tautness rather, not slack. Okay, now I'm pushing it underneath that one. I'm not sure if I'm pushing it. Yeah, perhaps I should have pushed it through. Yeah, I think I should have pushed it the other way, but it works. It's fine, it works. It still ties a knot. So So no, I'm putting no, that's it. Yeah, that's actually the bottom, I realise. Yeah, that's the front. I want that to be the front. Even though it's upside down, I'm having that as the front. This is out my comfort zone, but hey, that's what it's all about, isn't it? I'm taking myself out my comfort zone, but I want that as the cover, so that has to be like that. It's going through now. I'm just telling you now that where those there, I'm going to put some masking tape, which should help to keep the journal together, hopefully. Okay, so thank you so much for watching today. Please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you.